Hey guys, Roger or Taylor here, and I'm finally back with another Division video. And today we're going to be looking at the Hildr and the Eir combo. Not only are we looking at the two really cool SMGs, but we're also looking at them within a striker build. Something that I sort of came up with off the top of my head and didn't really put too much thought into. So at first, you're probably wondering why I'm running with two SMGs and thinking it might be a bit of a waste. But with the new exotic weapons within 1.6, a lot of them have their own talents that can be triggered by having two weapons, kind of like a mini set bonus. So for the Hildr and the Eir, I'm just going to call it because I don't know how to pronounce it. The set bonus for having both of them equipped is actually called Valkyrie. And the way it works is each hit with a Hildr increases critical hit damage by 1% to a maximum of 30%. The bonus decreases by 1 every second, but this bonus only applies to the Eir or the Eir. So the way you've got to use this is shoot with the Hildr first until you reach that cap, or even if you just land a few bullets to increase crit hit damage, and then switch to the Eir and then land those shots with that one so you can take advantage of the crit hit damage buff. It seems like a lot of work, but once you practice with it, even if it's in the shooting range, you'll get the hang of it very quickly and you'll understand why I really do rate this build. So not only are we focusing on the weapons in this video, we're also looking at the gear set striker. Now we all know that the 4-piece talent for this is as follows. Every consecutive hit deals 1% more damage. This stacks up to 100%. Missing shots drops bonus by 2%, and then the bonus is also reduced by 1% every second. So with this build, not only are you looking to buff your crit hit damage with the Hildr, you're also looking to increase overall damage with the Striker's Battle gear set. And with these two, they complement each other so well. And I did notice they act differently within Last Stand to open world activities. By that I mean, to get both Striker bonus and the Valkyrie set bonus to work, you're going to have to use the Hildr to get your crit hit damage buff, and once you switch to the Eir and start landing shots with that, that's when you'll also build up the Striker bonus. This only applies in Last Stand as far as I'm aware, so unfortunately you can't use the Hildr to both get the crit hit damage buff and the Striker bonus. It's not too much of a problem though. Once your Valkyrie bonus starts depleting over time, you're also boosting up the Striker bonus, so it kind of evens things out. So using all of this as a sort of partner means that you can actually hit around an 80k crit with these weapons. It's an insane amount for an SMG. Obviously this is very rare for it to happen. You'll obviously have to max out your Striker bonus and have that Valkyrie bonus up very high, but it certainly is possible. I did even manage to reach just over 90,000 crit damage with this thing, but that was once I'd used a booster shot and a pulse. One thing I like about this build a huge amount is the skill it takes to use it. Obviously not all the time you're going to get that 30% increase on crit damage, but even getting up to 10% makes a huge difference. And obviously this applied to the SMG. Both of these still keep their crit hit chance bonus, and I think on these two it's around 22%. So you've instantly got yourself a massive boost to damage just by getting this right. And like I've already said, including that with the Striker gear set only adds to its potential. Something that I found myself doing a fair bit was getting my bonus ready on NPCs. As soon as that was at a reasonable amount, I would then turn around and run into combat and land it on other players. This worked surprisingly well, and we all know how many NPCs are within Last Stand. So before I finish this video, I want to give you my opinion on it, and is it actually worth hunting for? Honestly, I would say yes. It's a build that I had a lot of fun with. I played for about 2-3 hours straight with Matt Goes Buck, and we had a lot of fun in Last Stand. It's hard to get used to, but once you nail it, it is one of the most funnest builds I've ever used. I've not heard anyone else use this build or this combo, and I think it's something that needs a lot more attention. We know how strong a Striker is in PvP, and obviously SMGs have made a massive comeback in 1.6, so I thought about using both of them together, and this is what I came up with. The only downside that comes with this combination is the fact that you have to switch weapons to get the best out of it. Fortunately, the switch time is not very long at all, so it doesn't matter too much, but like I said, that is the only con to using this combination that I can come up with. Like I've already said time and time again, it's a really fun build, and if you have any of the equipment in your stash, then I recommend dusting it off and putting it to good use. Anyway guys, that just about rounds it up for this video. If you did enjoy it, then let me know with either a comment or hitting that like button. And if you're new around here and want to see future Division content, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. But until next time guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.